So Steve Harvey was caught simping on Club Shay, saying that men should not be asking women what do they bring to the table. He said they can make another you, and that's all they need to bring to the table.
Like I heard you say one time, well, I was laughing so hard. You said you paid for a divorce.
Yeah.
I said this dude right here was committed.
But see, I want people to think she was getting a divorce already. I didn't break the home up because you know how people take it and run with it.
Yeah.
She was getting a divorce.
And she owed the money.
Right.
What's wrong with that?
Right.
I'm trying to invest in my future.
Right.
See, these dudes kill me. That's what's wrong with this generation today. These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you. What else you need to slide up to the table with? What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children, to have a family? That's our job.
So listen, a lot of people made videos on this, says Shannon was simping because he paid for the door. I ain't really have a problem with that. If your woman tangled up in this, that, and other, and you think this the one for you, come on, let me get you up out of that. But then you saying you don't think that women should bring anything other to the table than their womb? Like, you lost me with that one, Steve. And it seems like he got mad at men because he thought that men were trying to duck out of paying for things. We not ducking out of paying for things for our women. That's not where we're coming from. I think most men want to take care of their women and provide for the family and the kids. Like, we're not tripping over that. It's just she should bring things to the table as well. And I know Steve really believes this because of this thing that he said right before he said this statement.
There's a dude named Nuri Muhammad. Mm-hmm. I wish I had my phone, man. You could hear what this dude said about relationships. It's the coldest thing. He said, other than your relationship with God, who you choose to spend the rest of your life with is the single most important decision you will ever make. Because your other half will be your better half or make you half of what you could be. Wow. She will either inspire you to greatness or reduce you to mediocrity. And then at the end of it, he said, so choose wisely.
And so knowing that a woman can either inspire you to greatness or reduce you to mediocrity, that's what let me know Steve is contradicting himself in these talks, because you have to ask these questions. What are you bringing to the table to know which way a woman is going to be dragging you? Men lead, but you can allow a woman to drag you down if you don't choose wisely. So we have to ask, what are you bringing to the table? And I think what Steve, like I said earlier, he's confusing that men are trying to get out of being the providers and protectors of our women. We want to do that. We're going to do that. But it's other intangibles that men need to know that our women are going to bring into our lives that are going to help us elevate. Some things like, first and foremost, being God-fearing, being a Christian. I need to know that my woman is into God and not a Satan worshiper. You know what I'm saying? Because right off the rip, if you're the opposite of God, then you're taking me somewhere that I don't want to be taken. Baby maker, that's what Steve said was the only prerequisite that he requires to happen. That ain't most other men. We know that y'all can do that, but okay, since we talk about babies, let's say no kids. Most men would ask that you have no kids if they don't have no kids. You know, but we know, like, I'm 41. I know this is something that most men are, we're going to have to compromise on. At 41, if I'm trying to date a woman that's around my age, I know that kids is probably going to be something that she has. But if it could be a choice, no kids would probably be a thing that we would roll with because we have something in common now. And then if we did want to have kids, we could have them together. But, you know, we both getting old at 41. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Other intangibles like loyalty, trust. Like, we want to know that you're loyal. But once I lock in with you, I want to know that you locked in with me. I'm not the 20-year-old me that will tell you one thing and then do another. When I'm locked in with you, I'm locked in with you. I'm going to be truthful about where my head at, where my body is, what I'm doing. And I want you to be truthful and loyal with me as well. If that ain't what you want, say that. Just so I know. You know what I'm saying? And then I want you to be freaky for me, not for the world. A lot of dudes expect this. A lot of dudes don't want their woman vying for the attention of 1,000 men. They don't want you all on Instagram twerking it up on OnlyFans, busting it wide open. They want the freakier than the $4 bill thing to stay in house for us. We don't want you going outside like Sierra with the fishnet butt booty naked outfit on. It's just not something we looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? We want a woman to be understanding that, hey, if I wasn't able to deliver on some promises that I made this month, know that I didn't renege on them. No, they on the way. It's just some other things got in the way. I wasn't able to make it happen. But understand, I didn't forget about you, babe. I didn't forget about that promise I made to you. I'm fervently working on making it happen. Just give me a little more time. Be understanding and don't nag at my neck every 2 minutes about why I haven't delivered on it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't forgot about you. Like, men want women that are feminine. We don't want women that are on this old independent, I'm a boss chick, I don't need no man. That's something else that they got to talking about and Steve disagreed with. Like, what is this thing where every woman is talking about they don't need a man? And I don't like that men are starting to adopt this thing where they saying they don't need a woman. Like, this is a totally different place to be in relationships. We need each other. I have no problem in saying this. I need a woman. I know that a woman is going to need me. You know what I'm saying? When we lock in and connect with each other. And if she don't, as like Sierra said to Russell Wilson when they was on that plane, oh, I don't need you, but I want you. No, I'm calling that out right off the rip. You don't need me? You? Okay. Yeah. No, ain't no problem. Then when we get off the plane, you know, you can go your way and I can go mine. Because I'm not going to be with a woman that don't need me. And I'm not going to be with a woman if I don't need her. You understand what I'm saying? It's a total need that is being represented there. And these are the intangible type of things that are going to be brought to the table that men are asking women to bring to the table. Don't bring that whole independent woman bull to the table. We don't need that. Bring other things. Well, can you listen? Can you compromise with me? Can we get into argument or a debate and then you be able to listen to what I'm saying? Can we be somewhere and you start to get out of pocket and I'll be like, hey, cut that out until we get to the crib. We're going to talk when we get home. Can you do that? It's hard. Can you cook and clean? Can you make a house into a home? Be something that is balancing your man. Men, we ain't good at everything. We might be out trying to fix the car, fix the plumbing, fix the roof, fix the, you know what I'm saying? All of this, that, and other. Bring home the bacon, da. We might not have time to keep a clean house. This is where we would ask that a woman will step in and do stuff like, do you know how important it is if you just talk to your woman and over a week's time she just noticed you eating Wendy's and Church's Chicken and Coney Island and White Castle and all of this, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't that you can't cook. I'm a great cook. It ain't that I can't cook, but sometimes you get done working, you don't feel like cooking and you just buy something. Do you know how important it is for a woman to be like, nah, you ain't eating no Churches today. I made you a steak dinner. What? You did what? Girl, I'm about to come and kiss you in your mouth right now. Like, do you know how that feeds a man's soul for you to pick up on something like that and just do it? You know what I'm saying? You might have jumped in this car 1 or 2 times and it wasn't as tidy as you liked it. But the next time he jumped in, it's smelling good. Everything vacuum, clean, this, that, and that. Do you know how that boosts a man's soul for you to notice things that maybe he is lacking or he doesn't have the time to do? And do you, as a woman, step in and just do it and get us together and help balance us out? These are the things that we are asking that you could bring to the table. It's so many other things that you could put on the list. You know what I'm saying? Some people have, weight restrictions, this, that, and other, how they want you to, a man might not want you to get too big. I ain't saying you can't get thick, but, let's not go from being 100 pounds to 400 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Let's watch that somewhere in there. These are the intangibles. Be able to laugh at a joke if we are getting a little pudgy. Because y'all don't have no problem poking our belly and this, that, and other when we get a little out of shape. Let's joke with each other and laugh at each other, but then let's laugh and then go to the gym together and try to get ourselves both right. for each other. Let's create the balance. Let's give humor. Let's give, whatever your thing is that you would expect from your spouse. Let's give that, and then let's look to receive the things that are going to balance us all out. But I'm just saying to Steve, like, it's so much more that men are asking for that you are missing, and I don't know how. Because you said within those few statements, you're agreeing with what I'm saying without agreeing with what I'm saying. You dig what I'm saying? Because a woman can take you up or take you down. And I'm just going to say, if a man don't ask these type of questions, he's liable to end up with a woman that's going to take him down into a place that he don't want to be. And so we might as well ask the questions to dodge the bullet if we got to dodge it. This your boy P. Kim. Let me know if you agree or you don't agree with your boy. Put some in the comments for your boy. Get at you.